You need a microphone.
You need a good microphone.
And you need a good microphone, especially if you're going to perform the type of work that you're performing. So you have your own microphone that you bring.
Right.
What's the nature of this microphone? How much is it and what's special about it?
Well, I paid £700 for it because I wanted one that was going to have the proper filters in for my voice, that was going to have no feedback, right, and give an exact performance of my voice.
Understood. This microphone that you purchased for £700, for the avoidance of doubt, you provided my court and me a receipt, correct?
Yes, sir.
When you showed up with this microphone to perform, here's the thing, what else did it come with?
Just the microphone comes with a transmitter and a charger, and they all fit in the same box.
Thank you. Paul, when you perform, do you have your own microphone and your own amplifier and all of that set up?
Yes, I do, sir, yeah.
Now, on this occasion, there's no dispute. Tony showed up with his microphone. Did you have your equipment with you?
I did, but Tony won't go through my equipment. He's a lovely guy, but he has to have the best of everything.
Well, that's he's entitled to do that.
Of course he is, yes, I've got no argument. But when he went on first, we didn't have time to start switching my microphone over and putting it in, and he had to leave.
Understood. You got there, you were going to perform a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm told by Paul that you ended up performing 40 minutes.
I can't remember if it was 40 minutes, all right?
Can't get you off.
I did 6 songs and probably a couple of encores.
6 songs and a couple of encores?
Yeah, and
Some arias last for 5 minutes, sir.
Well, that's right.
Exactly.
Well, what was the song that the public most especially enjoyed?
Nessun or Sole Mio.
Oh, Sole Mio, just me. Let's hear that. It's rather an homage to this case.
Right, OK. Sole, più bella ne, o sole mio stan fratiate, o sole, mio.
Good Lord. Not only is that splendid, Michelle, would you do me a favour? Could you go back to my chambers and go and get me a cornetto, please? Get me an ice cream.
Yeah, of course.
Now, you had to leave a little bit early. Why was that, sir?
I had an appointment with my daughter.
An appointment with your daughter?
Well, a dinner date with my daughter.
Well, you were going out for dinner with your daughter. You didn't sort of have an appointment. Here's the question. You have an appointment with your dentist, sir. Question is this. Bearing in mind how valuable this microphone was to you, why didn't you take it with you and have a break and say to Paul, please, you use your equipment, I'm going to take mine?
Well, no, at the end of the day, I wouldn't sing in his microphone.
Yes.
It's more like a karaoke microphone, isn't it? And
no.
I use my
microphone... Yes, all right, put our handbags down, gentlemen. I just want to know exactly what...
I used my microphone because it was better for me, and it was better for him, too, if his voice was poorly. And I said, right, I'll get it tomorrow morning.
Did you know, when you went on to complete your 20 minutes, did you know you were going to be handling his equipment?
Putting it like that, yes.
Did you know how valuable it was?
Of course I did, yeah.
And what I'm told...
Tells everybody how valuable it is.
Did Tony tell... Yes, I can imagine. He goes around telling people how valuable his equipment is. Did he say to you, I will collect it tomorrow, or something of that kind?
He did, sir, yes.
The next day, bearing in mind how valuable this was to Tony, when was it that you returned the microphone to Tony, please, Paul?
So putting stuff away, there was that much stuff on the stage, you know, other people's leads, my leads. And I thought I got everything together and I put it in the bag, in the box. I had everything there. And then when I went to give him it the next day when we met, I went into the back of the car and I couldn't find it.
That's correct, right?
Yes, very correct.
And he opened a box, which looks like an expensive box, I would have thought. There was no microphone there. It had gone.
No, the whole box had gone.
The box had gone.
The box had gone. It was also in a holder with a lot of leads as well.
Was the holdall there?
The holdall was gone.
Everything was gone. Now, just to be clear, you are suing today for the value of the microphone, not for the leads or anything else in that holdall.
I don't want to be greedy or anything like that.
Well, sir, you may not want to be greedy. The question is whether you're entitled to it. What did you do once you were informed that the bag and all of the stuff around the microphone has gone?
I offered him my microphone to use because he had a gig that day.
Did you use it?
No, certainly not.
Good Lord, yes. Why would you? And I can't
like a
imagine what it
karaoke.
must be like to be in a dressing room at a working man's club without, you know,
No, it wasn't
only
like-
yellow M&Ms and insufficient number of puppies to stroke.
Really sorry, sir, but I don't do workman's clubs. Right.
Oh, no.
No, I don't. I wouldn't use his karaoke microphone, so I borrowed an SM58.
I just want to say, my microphone isn't a karaoke microphone, it's a good microphone. But it wasn't a... I was trying to give him a lead, show a lead mic, and he won't. He won't have that because he needs the mobile microphone so he can walk around to do his bit.
That's uncalled for.
It's true.
Now, Paul, what did you do once you discovered the thing had gone?
I rang around to try to find if anybody else had picked it up. There was 3, 4 different acts with Tony and myself there, and just to see if anybody else had picked it up. And it took a little while to get round, and nobody had it.
Nobody had it. And as of today, has anybody been able to find it?
No.
Understood. Paul, in law, your response to Tony, who's suing you for this microphone, very valuable one, how much?
Well, it's £639 now. It was £700 at the time.
Your response is, you left it with me, you knew the risk, and what's more, that sort of thing happens. What's more, I've offered you a perfectly decent microphone, correct?
I did, sir, yes.
Understood. Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.